Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. Among red brick and memory, the city ground glows with timeless defiance. Chants ripple across the Trent, fierce and proud. This is Nottingham Forest. To go 4-3-3. How do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation movement and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Got on the way here pretty promptly. Can he get onto this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. The Gunners have made a pretty good start, actually. 7 points in the first 3 games, and looking today to hit the magic 10.
Yeah, clearly whatever work they put in pre-season is paying off, so it's all gone pretty well so far, and I think they have every belief to carry on and keep improving.
Running strong and purposeful. And we're not going to make any further progress now. McAtee. Rice. That looks a good ball through. Do have a chance to counter here. He's through, it's one apiece, and it hits!
Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Only partially clear. Right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forest, a great grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He was going into that with a black bolt. Just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Zinchenko created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Driving on and making good progress. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Odegaard. Trossard running with the ball. Odegaard succumbs to the pressure. Williams looks to clip it forward. He's got away. Decent hit!
He'll give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Trossard. White. Saka. That's very neat. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gibbs White. He's found a way through. Gibbs White had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Floated up and over, floated through. Now it's Wood. He's been picked out. Calafiori. Eze.
To score there.
Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi. Towering header. Could be dangerous. Surely this time. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's got that on wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Eze, who has found support out wide. Saka has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Odegaard is eyeing up his options in the middle. Massive lead! Stitch defending, but that'll do.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. Wood.
Sankara. The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Zinchenko. Much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Sankara stood his ground strongly. McAtee. Williams. Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. The ball in.
Nottingham Forest are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's shifting through the gears here. The message is clear. None shall pass. Sangana does really well to win the ball back. McAtee. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Saka.
Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Zinchenko. Good, sends that a long way. Forward it goes. McAtee. Hudson-Odoi in acres of space out wide. What?
First, really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Odegaard on a charge down the left. He is through here. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here?
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's come loose.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Milenkovic, gently done. Odoi. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
The assistant referee kindly gives him offside. Forest making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He was just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
We are into stoppage time. I think we're just about done here. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. That's a booking, always looked it. Trossard, and that's a superb pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mikel Merino plays it in low. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Yeah.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that. What should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here expecting the team to meet their expectation. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Zubimendi, chance to shoot now. Marino!
Marino really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Forward, Raul, Mosquera, Timber, Marino, in by Marino, Trossard, Arsenal impressed by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Will be Raul, Smith, made out to the left flank.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
He is through here. Smith Rowe, Canny, anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mikel Marino gets into a good position. Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Anderson, aim forwards. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. It's Raul. Busquets cuts out the pass. Skelly. Subimendi.
Diop.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba does well to get it back. Iwobi. This is gone, that's a foul. Busquets gets it away. Play for a goal kick. Timber. Merino. Clearly not happy with that. Fulham have it back and they can go again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is shown a yellow card.
Diop.
Kenny. Into the channel. Saka. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Plenty of early set pieces here.
Cleared without complication.
Lewis Skelly. Trossard.
Nice touch.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Subimendi. Promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Diop.
Massey gently now. The cottagers going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. First half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Diop gets across to intercept that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Robinson providing an outlet on that flank. Fulham, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mosquera. Timber. Rice. Saka. Merino. Saka. That's surely a foul, free kick. Saka looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Anderson attempts a clearance. Deep cross. Robinson with the clearance.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach and it may just freshen things up. Engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Over to the left. Robinson. Looking here to chip it through. Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Saliba. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Managed to get it away. He can get that clear. Merino. Cut it out. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal will pull it back again. Timber. Saka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the shot!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Merino. Kenny. Castan carries the ball down the right. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he gets his final warning.
This is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Timber.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Saka. And he's managed to get free. Now here's the delivery.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but what? Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, well, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them. Full of a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Berger. Iwobi. And here's Iwobi.
Fulham need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Berger. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. I think we're just about done here. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
With a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Begley for his input.
jogo após conquistar os 3 pontos na primeira partida foi aquilo que se chama entrar com o pé direito. Na conferência de imprensa antes do jogo, o treinador destacou a importância da concentração, sobretudo quando se está numa fase de grupos que demora semanas ou meses ao invés de dias. Dito isto, repetir a exibição inaugural aqui colocaria a equipa num bom caminho para ocupar o primeiro lugar no grupo. Claramente um dos estádios mais reconhecíveis desta parte do mundo e cheio de cor. Iniciou-se a partida. Trincão. Pedro Gonçalves. Mateus Reis. Calafiori. Gonçalo Inácio. Mete a bola mais à direita. Vai, olha o remate. Vai precisar conta, peso e medida. Toque subtil. Tenta isolar o colega. Trincão. Coloca na direita. Odegaard. Havertz. Já nenhuma das equipas a ser capaz de chegar ao golo. Não arrisca. Ricardo Mangas. Trincão.
Muita força no remate, tentou marcar.
Daniel Bragança. Vira para a direita. foi rápido a pensar e desviou o cruzamento, mas vai ser canto. Ricardo Mangas afasta o lance daquela zona. Gabriel Magalhães procura espaço nas costas da defesa. Nenhuma formação consentiu um golo. Está 0-0. Está dado o apito para o início da segunda metade. Está tudo na mesma como o Lesma. Nenhuma equipa conseguiu chegar ao golo no primeiro tempo. A bola saiu, é reposição. Temos movimento junto ao banco, parece que vamos ter alterações. Morita. Mateus Reis. Pedro Gonçalves. Procuram criar desequilíbrios com passos curtos.
E é a primeira vez que tentam colocar uma bola longa nas costas da defesa. Seria importante usar este lance para variar mais o jogo. Tem-se focado muito nas faixas.
Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli cruza.
E é a primeira vez que tentam colocar uma bola longa nas costas da defesa. Seria importante usar este lance para variar mais o jogo. Tem-se focado muito nas faixas.
Desarme na zona de penalti, sem espinhas. Morita. Faltou alguém ali para decidir o que fazer com esta posse de bola. Gonçalo Inácio. E sai um passe longo lá para a frente. Lá vai o Levezinho. Mete a bola na esquerda. Bola no espaço. Vai sair. Estamos de volta com o marcador em 1-0.
É um golo já um pouco tardio e pode nascer a vontade de segurar o 1-0 até o fim do jogo.
Entrega mais à direita.
Precisa de assentar melhor o seu jogo. Falta posse de bola para não lutar e discutir o resultado.
Gonçalo Inácio pode ser perigoso. Está com espaço no flanco e pode avançar com a bola. Odegaard.
a tolerância zero.
Saka está a ser pressionado. Excelente desmarcação. White. Que determinação na defesa. Vira para a direita. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus cruza. Odegaard.
Arsenal podia ter feito mais neste lance. Começa a faltar cabeça aos jogadores.
A bola chegou até ele. Não tira os olhos da bola. Agora para afastar o perigo. Joga Ressler para as costas das defesas. E os adeptos já podem respirar outra vez.
É uma enorme falta de concentração. O passe foi muito fraco. Parecia que o jogador se tinha esquecido do que queria fazer à bola.
Vai o terceiro.
Aquela reação do jogador diz tudo. Ele sabia que não podia falhar.
O Sporting volta a mexer na equipa.
É uma boa decisão de treinador. Ele percebeu como estava fisicamente o jogador.
Oh, foi bem jogado.
O Sporting parece estar simplesmente a manter a bola longe da sua baliza, mas ataca sem grande convicção. Mais um passe interceptado. Tudo muito previsível.
Vira o jogo mais à esquerda. Passe a desmarcar.